Hello, my name is Donna Nesbitt, and this is my TED Talk video on recommendations for improvements in physical, cognitive, and psychosocial health, particularly in adults who are experiencing middle to late adulthood. So let me start by explaining what middle and late adulthood mean. Middle adulthood is defined as the years between the ages of 40 and 65, while late adulthood is defined as the years after age of 65. So what types of concerns or changes happen in these stages? Well, in middle adulthood, types of physical changes they experience are things like physical changes, so sensory issues, psychomotor functioning, and several different health conditions. Cognitive changes or concerns can be things like expertise. So in this stage, those who are in middle adulthood are regarded as experts in things they have been doing in their lives. Creativity, they tend to have more creativity and happiness, and they experience changes in work. This is when retirement is kind of starting to look at. And education. Some tend to look at this time as an opportunity to go back for education. Psychosocial changes or concerns, things like midlife crisis and relationships. So as far as late adulthood, some physical changes are in the brain, again, sensory, psychomotor. They also experience significant changes in sleep. As far as cognitive goes, late adulthood, we can see declines in intelligence and memory, but we do see what is called wisdom, in that those in late adulthood are considered to be kind of go-tos for advice and assistance because they've had a lifetime of experience. So psychosocial changes for late adulthood can include coping, either going back to work or retiring, and again, relationships. Those in late adulthood often find themselves beginning to lose those around them, and focusing more on the quality of their relationships instead of the quantity. So my video, I wanted to provide recommendations on ways to improve each of these things. So for physical changes and concerns, one recommendation I have is managing physical activity. So those in middle and late adulthood would really benefit from joining like a fitness class or club with others around their age, starting or increasing healthy habits they already have, while also decreasing or eliminating unhealthy habits. So while you may start exercising more, you may want to cut back on smoking less. So the benefits is that physical activity in midlife can actually be an important protective factor, and physical activity increases mobility, limits weight gain, and extends health. So healthy habits later in life, while cannot completely negate damage, they can still reverse some of it. And those who are in middle or late adulthood that quit smoking reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease. So these recommendations, as I said, have several benefits in regards to physical improvements. As for cognitive improvement, my recommendation is to seek continuing education. So maybe attend vocational night classes in a area or field that you have been interested in or would like to become more proficient in. Another recommendation would be to enroll in a formal education program. So if you have not obtained a degree or completed one, it may be good to go back and do so. The benefits to these recommendations is that they allow development of cognitive potential, they improve overall self-esteem, and they can help children and grandkids with homework while keeping up with changes in the world and the workplace. Finally, as far as psychosocial recommendations, so one big recommendation And research has shown this is a very important aspect of psychosocial improvement, is social connectedness. So, involving yourself in community events, activities, volunteer work. If there are things going on around with other people your age, be a part of that. Immerse yourself in it. Another recommendation in regards to that is spending time on and building up current relationships. So instead of trying to network and make additional relationships, invest in the ones you already have. Make those very in depth and intimate. Make sure you're just building up those bonds, because at this point in your life, like I said previously, it's quality, not quantity, that really matters. The benefits to these recommendations is that those with more social connectedness are happier and healthier. This allows for cultivation of networks and a sense of purpose and belonging. It is the quality, not the quantity, as I've stated. And those with deep and meaningful relationships have been found to be much happier and much healthier. So, to review, physical activity, increasing that, getting involved in fitness, building up healthy habits, kind of working away from unhealthy habits, attending vocational classes, learning and building skills, maybe increasing formal education, and involving yourself in the community, but also making sure you build up current relationships. Each of these recommendations provide some amazing benefits for improvements in all of the areas mentioned, physical, cognitive, and psychosocial. And so starting these things in middle adulthood and then continuing them throughout late adulthood is really going to set you up for a more positive experience. And again, it's proven that people who do these things late adulthood tend to be happier and healthier. So consider these recommendations and set yourself up for a positive time. Thank you for watching my TED Talk, and I hope you enjoyed it.